Sean Combs has always looked innocent in front of the audience, mainly because of its reputation as a successful music artist and entrepreneur, and the fact that he worked along names like Biggie Smalls, Tupac, and Usher. But Diddy actually kept all the dark and sinister secrets inside his little journal that he hoped no one would read. It's time to unveil Diddy's dark secrets. Diddy was a nobody back in 1990. In order to change the situation, Sean decided to take the world up in his hands and do whatever it takes to become relevant to the society. As he grew up being a Catholic and served as an altar boy, he loved music ever since he was a kid. So what should he do other than becoming an internet Uptown Records? This is the studio where he founded relationships with important people in the music industry, especially Usher, who had the chance to live with Diddy for a year.
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle,
Right.
And I saw it, and it was. But I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild. It was,
So nobody
it was
tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say
and
that.
Okay.
I didn't
But
say
you
that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
From that point, Diddy's dark plan would start to develop slowly. Sean and Heavy D would hold a charity basketball game at the CCNY Gymnasium with Boys 2 Men, Run DMC, Jodeci, and Big Daddy Kane. That turned out to be a camouflaged concert with tickets that cost $20, according to the judge Louis C. Benza. It does not take an Einstein to know that young people attending a rap concert camouflaged as a celebrity basketball game who have paid as much as $20 a ticket would not be very happy and easy to control if they were unable to gain admission to the event because it was oversold. What started as a normal basketball game turned out into a sinister stampede. Initially, the gym could only fit 2,730 people. Everyone rushed the lobby that led to the gym, but the doors were opened inwards into the lobby, not the gym, where they'd been left closed for 15 minutes as the crush would intensify. This led up to 9 people dying that night, who were still young, with ages between 17 to 28 and 29 people injured. Sean eventually addressed the stampede, saying, "City College is something I deal with every day of my life, but the things that I deal with can in no way measure up to the pain that the families deal with. I just pray for the families and pray for the children who lost their lives every day." In April 1999, Diddy got into another diddly problem with Nas manager Steve Stute, an Interscope Records employee. Nas filmed a video with Diddy for his song Hate Me Now that featured a shot where both of them were being crucified. Diddy then asked Steve to remove the shot, but that didn't happen. The unedited video aired on MTV on April 15th with a crucifying scene. At that moment, Diddy paid Steve's office a visit with 2 other people and attacked him with their fists, a telephone, a champagne bottle, and a chair. In the end, Steve sued Diddy in June 1999, who had to pay $500,000 for Steve, therefore dropping the assault charge. With his own label and lots of money made, Diddy wants to expand himself around the world. He founded Sean John, his first ever fashion company. The brand focuses on sportswear mainly, with tracksuits, jackets, and hoodies being made. Many celebrities have worn Sean's clothes like Rihanna, Drake, and his ex-wife Jennifer Lopez. Then Diddy made an agreement with department store company Macy's, in which they would be the sole distributor of Diddy's clothing brand and even get into exclusive marketing partnerships with the NBA. However, Sean's clothing brand was more than just a clothing brand. A report was done in 2003 inside the brand's factory in Choloma, Honduras, where they found some disturbing details about the factory. They would do daily body searches and pregnancy tests. If a woman was found pregnant, they would fire her on the spot. The bathrooms were locked so no one would have access to them. Everyone in the factory was forced to drink contaminated water, more exactly, water that contained fecal matters, and work 12-hour daily shifts, in which they got paid only 24 cents for every piece of clothing they would sew. Jeff Tweedy, the executive vice president of Sean John, said that we had absolutely no knowledge of the situation. However, we take these matters very seriously. We have a director of compliance who will be looking into this matter immediately. Fortunately, Sean John got to the finish line, with Macy's pulling out Diddy's brand from their stores due to his sexual assault allegations. Sean Combs is also said to have a connection to the murder of Tupac. Eminem recently gave out hints on fuel from his latest album The Death of Slim Shady, which made fans think about the situation more in depth.
Diddy, yep, RP, rest in peace, Biggie and Pac, both of y'all should be living leaving.
This is not Eminem's first time mentioning Diddy in his songs. On Kill Shot, the diss for Machine Gun Kelly, Eminem claims that Diddy orchestrated the murder on Tupac and that Diddy actually suggested MGK to put out this diss, who was signed to Bad Boy Entertainment.
Counts the day you put out a hits, the day Diddy admits that he put the hit out, they got Pac killed, ah?
Tupac's family has already started a new investigation upon Diddy to find out if he was the one who killed Tupac or not, even though Diddy claimed that the story was a lie back in 2008. Now here comes the worst and darkest part of Diddy's journal. Last year in November, Diddy's name got brought up in a lawsuit by his ex-wife Cassie, who accused Sean of raping and physically abusing her over the years of their relationship. This lawsuit also contains this very disturbing video of Diddy beating Cassie in a hotel hallway. The backstory of this situation is that Diddy was feeling extremely intoxicated, so he punched Cassie in the eye. She tried to leave the hotel room, but Diddy woke up and followed her into the hallway while yelling at her. Then he grabs her and throws glass vases. In the end, she successfully escaped Diddy's hands and took a cab to her apartment. After everyone found out about the situation a couple of months ago, Diddy addressed the situation in a video on Instagram that looks extremely forced, without feeling no remorse to what he did towards Cassie.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. I was f***ed up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm truly sorry.
With the signs that he gave out throughout all these years, Sean is definitely a psycho and crazy human being. He's been so crazy that he also did this on Justin Bieber. At that time, Usher signed Justin Bieber to his label, despite fighting in a bidding war with Justin Timberlake, who also wanted to sign Justin Bieber. Then Usher became Justin's mentor in music, and Diddy took advantage of the situation by getting Justin Bieber to spend 48 hours with him, doing things that only a 15-year-old would dream of.
Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives. Like, where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
In this weird video, Justin also looks scared of Diddy and gets nervous while answering and stuttering Sean's questions.
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
No one knows exactly what happened to Justin behind the scenes, but we can see the fact that he's frightened and uncomfortable around this maniac. Celebrities already had the idea of how Diddy is and how he acts. Cat Williams is one of them. Allegedly, Diddy offered Cat $50 million to go on a date with him.
I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right, because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no.
50 Cent would also get in a feud with Diddy back in 2006 with The Bomb, a diss directed towards Diddy, where 50 said that Sean had indeed something to do with Biggie's murder in 1997. Not only that, but 50 is currently working on a docu-series called Did He Do It? With Netflix to reveal every single secret from Diddy's journal. Despite all these allegations, lawsuits, and the full indictment that he got right now, Diddy still continues to deny every one of them, with Erica Wolf saying that Diddy looks forward to proving his innocence and vindicating himself in court, where the truth will be established based on evidence, not speculation. Now that we unveiled the majority of the secrets from his journal, we'll have to wait until he gets to trial. Maybe he'll disappear, maybe he'll admit to every single sin he's done. Doesn't really matter anymore. He did it. He actually did it. Diddy, you got